Huh. I completely forgot Wednesday was St. Patty's Day. Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is? Oh, that's great. I gotta remember that.
Today was the day of time neglect.
Don't. I think I finally figured out what happened to me. You know, I'll get into that during the What's Up Brony. Yeah,
Top of them on, Antonio.
I think I know what happened to me yesterday, and I am not happy with a lot of things, including myself.
Also, all good voice-wise. Everyone was sad.
All right. I can definitely hear you. You're not as weirdly distanced as you were a moment ago. Which was...
I just crashed earlier this evening.
Well, second, I also tend my input from 70 to 100, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Man. I gotta give a few things. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Anywho, alright, so everybody can be heard, or it can be seen. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. In 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Twilight, what are you doing?
Stay away from my books. No, move. Go away. Leave me to my solemn.
Jeez, Twilight, calm down. I'm just...
No! Stay away from me! Don't come near me or my precious books.
They're just books.
How dare you! They're more than books. They are eternal life.
So you're telling me that you can become immortal by reading...
Silence! Son, an unbeliever! Son!
I'm gonna go now.
Everybody, we are sorry. We have unleashed something horrible upon this world, the likes of which I didn't think would be possible. But it's kind of like one of those things you put out there in the world. You think, oh, people might get a laugh. Maybe you just acknowledge it and then walk away.
It's all fun and games until someone loses an eye.
And wins an award. We've done something horrible, and we're gonna have to confess our sins. As well as go into extraneous detail about it.
Or the end is nigh.
Second, not only did they win the award, someone's actually drawing them that's not the Wrangler.
But for the moment, we are the Brony Show, episode 434. And I am your host here to bring you the silliness of ourselves as well as the Brony community. I am Circuit Main. I am also joined by our wonderful group of panelists here. We also have Deathlight Productions.
And
DM21.
Careful that you're not in the line of sight of our new OC that has gained massive appeal over the weekend.
Yep. Textalion.
Found a house with no popcorn stealing.
Toakoi.
Bossman, the Almighty One wants to be shown on screen.
And Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. Well, as everybody is alluding to, and also some of you in the chat room watching this live, you know what's going on. For everybody else who's wondering, unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess it depends on you, we entered a bad OC contest for Ponies Online over this weekend, and we entered Princess Donut Motley Chatspam. And she won. So we're gonna have to go through. We're gonna be talking about that because I honestly didn't expect that to happen. We did have some things planned. I didn't expect it to take long, but she won, and we got video recording of it. So yeah, today we're gonna be talking about Princess Donut Motley chat spam, the fact that we won, and also, if time permits, we may look at some Derpy Boru tags for some giggles before the end of the show. We're also going to be talking about Pony Life Episode 6, Hyper Helper, where Pinkie Pie is trying to help everybody, ends up being late to her own competition, and gets disqualified for kind of obvious reasons. So it's also kind of a dick move in a weird way, but we'll get to that later.
It was so entertaining, I couldn't bear to stop it.
They say that, but I think I got the ulterior motive on that one. I know exactly what happened there, but we'll get to that.
For our show.
Content for the show. But first and foremost, we got to do what we always do. Warm up our vocal cord. We're going to warm up our vocal cord.
Stopped working.
We're going to go ahead and talk for a little while in order to ensure that we are able to keep talking for a long period. Ba 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 ba. Sorry, I don't know.
Ba 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 ba.
Actually, I was doing more of a Game Grumps hints. Anywho, let's go ahead and do what we do best, warming up our vocal cords and talking about our daily lives with a little bit of What's Up, Brony. And I do got a doozy of a What's Up, Brony, but I'm going to save it for a little bit at least and give everybody else a chance first. So, I must ask all of you once again for this week, what's up, Bronies?
I did a panel. People enjoyed the panel, and I got fan art from it from one of Cole's designs, and Cole was there to enjoy it as well.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. Anybody else have any other what's up, Brony they want to throw out there?
Well, Sonic does in the chat.
Okay. Oh yeah. He played. He's been playing Poker Night at the Inventory and won an achievement, so that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Cool. I had to help cover for 2 supervisors and then help cover for a 3rd person because I had to take a half day off because of family reasons.
Ah, fun.
So yeah.
All right. Okay.
I didn't get to finish painting the van last weekend, which I was kind of sad about because I'm just so worn out.
I don't know. It feels kind of. I don't know why. It just feels like it's been a really wearing out week.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even feel
like savings times ending or beginning again.
That didn't help.
Oh yeah, because of that, I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night.
Ooh.
But upside is I finally got my sleeping med back in, which is great.
Okay, so I'm being asked to put up a pastry on stream here.
Have a pony serving a pastry.
I'm gonna grab quickly. I'm making myself hungry with this stuff, I swear.
To be fair, a version of me just got sent to a can factory, so you best hurry.
All right. This is what I've caused. I started this. I know it. So while I'm, oh dear world, really, you go onto a cooking website and it doesn't even let you open an image in a tab. What the hell?
Just find a pony with a dessert.
Wow, that's a YouTube link. Oh, it looks so good. Okay, you know what? How, will you be nice? Will you be nice? Will you
If you want a picture of ponies with food, I got you covered.
It needs to be a pastry to appease the old spammy up chat.
Somebody was hungry ahead of time.
Alright, so while I'm trying to appease, I guess, anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on? There, we'll use this.
Not much other than my tiredness. They're all the snacks.
Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, that definitely was a heck of a weekend. So,
yeah, it was a
Yeah, so some of you know that I wasn't exactly in the best of shape on Sunday. I'm gonna go ahead and explain it. And before I begin, I've already punished myself enough. You don't have to worry about telling me bad. So Saturday, I decided it would be fun to try drinking some peach whiskey that I got. Some bird dog peach whiskey. Somebody recommended it.
Hey, that's what I have. I love this stuff.
Yeah, that's why I decided to give it a shot. So I gave it a shot, and then another, a fifth later, it was gone.
Reminds me of the time I went wild on Rum and Coke.
Yeah. But yes, anyway, so yeah, that went swimmingly. Unfortunately, it was Saturday night, so by the time I went to bed, I looked at the clock and it was suddenly 3:00. And of course,
daylight savings time.
Yeah, daylight savings hit. So yeah, that was great. I was up later than I normally
my
would
old
be.
Friend, how are you doing today?
So yeah, I woke up. I went to sleep. I did wake up later than I wanted, and I was not feeling great at all. And I blamed initially the kind of the hangover because
IRC is not scrolling.
Say what? Oh right. No. I follow. Oh, yeah, I follow. Sorry. I forgot. IRC does that a lot. If I don't have it, my bad.
Active, yeah.
But okay, so back to story. So yeah, I drank. I didn't feel good the next morning. I blamed the drink. Granted, I'm sure a fifth of whiskey didn't help the slight headache I had, but there was also a bit of nausea going on that kind of racked me throughout the day. It slowly went away, but it still had its effects. Even after the stream when I had to use the restroom more than a few times. And it dawned on me. Getting drunk doesn't cause this kind of particular problem that I was having. I mean, yeah, you're not gonna feel great, but it's not gonna cause this kind of nausea as well as the immediate dumping of any and all food that you eat. No, apparently, if my understanding is correct, I also contracted food poisoning the same evening. So I basically had mild food poisoning, a mild hangover, and a mild case of daylight savings time.
Everything just crashing down on you all at the same time.
Pretty much, it's a mild bunch of crap that hit all at once. So that was not fun. Okay, we're free of chat spam for the moment. There's a nice little background there. Okay, so yeah, I'm feeling better
for the time being.
Yeah, I am feeling better now, that much is certain, but yeah, I was basically waylaid for a good chunk of yesterday, before and after the Let's Play, so that was a lot of fun. And a warning to everybody, be careful with imported 3-week-old baloney.
Yeah.
That's all.
I think that's kind of without saying.
Granted, I'm not sure that might have been the cause. It's just my best bet at the moment that was probably the helping factor. But along with that, I do have good news for everybody out there. At least most Americans out there. I've been hearing a lot of people have been getting their Pancake Madness stimulus checks in.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I actually had an option with my work to get the vaccine. The only reason I'm not taking it is because I work 5 days in a row, and I would have to do it on either the end of Friday or Saturday. And yeah, from what I hear, that will kind of wreck you for a bit. So
it depends. You know what? I'll go ahead. There's also a little bit more I forgot about. You actually gave me a nice little reminder there. So
no
I did mention that I was going to be going to a doctor's appointment to find out about find out what was going on with my allergy. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do any allergy tests, but they did do blood work on me, and I'm perfectly healthy outside of being fat and needing to cut down on the fast food. No, not a surprise.
Whoa.
Wish I could say the same.
Yeah. However, it did, while talking with him, it did dawn on me when it was happening, and I think I figured out what the allergy is, or they believe it's hives anyway. Basically, allergy light. Does anybody? I mean, what do they call it? Hives? If it's just like a mild allergy to stuff, or am I missing something? there?
It's hives, meaning like an allergic reaction, I believe. That's it. Is it similar to goosebumps?
Maybe.
At least that's what I'm assuming. Let me actually check the net.
Well, getting back on track here. So yeah, they do. They pretty much diagnosed me with hives, and I think I might actually have a reaction to borax.
Ah,
How silly is that? Only reason it hit me is I realized I was getting like the allergy reaction the day after I do my laundry, and it's once in a while is when I usually use borax in my laundry, and because I keep forgetting to buy it, it's usually not common for me. So
My sister might have the same allergy when it comes to dryer sheets.
yeah, so right now I got rid of the borax box, and I'm just going to watch how I handle things as I'm washing laundry. If I look okay after a couple weeks, yeah, I have an allergy to borax. Go figure. But along with that, oddly enough, there was like 3 different times they said that I qualified for the COVID vaccine. I have no idea why. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I was younger than the thing. I don't think I had the same BMI. I don't know why they kept saying I qualified, but they kept saying I qualified. So I just went with it. So yeah, and at the end of the month, I'm going to be fully immunized from COVID.
You mind if I say something on that
I wish I
circuit?
could say
Shoot.
the same myself.
Well, when I got mine, it was in an expo center in my area, but for some reason, I had flashbacks to my days as a BronyCon staffer.
Wow. No, that sounds like fun though, in a weird way.
Commander has a point. You have been saying the voodoo word.
It's fine.
Sorry. You know what? We're getting near the end of Celestia's Pancake Madness. So you know what? I got the syrup repellent. I got the syrup repellent. I'm gonna be a marmalade man soon. Just a couple more weeks till marmalade.
Also, second, I found out what hives are actually called.
Well, yeah, I mean, never mind. Thank you though. Sorry. It's really exhausting. Even the Game Grumps keeps slipping here and there. It's hard not to say the stupid word. It really is. But you know what? It looks like things are actually starting to line up a bit. And for those of you worried about getting the syrup repellent, yeah, it stings like hell. I mean, my arm still has a slight hurt where they punctured it over in the muscle area. But it's after it's done and over with, and after the initial hour, you're pretty much golden. So I just say take it and suck it up, Buttercup.
True, but I have to lift stuff, so
Suck it
Some
up,
people
Buttercup.
have it worse with headaches or something, and something else. Like
Yeah, there are some side effects. However, they too tend to be rather mild, and they also keep an eye on you for about 15 to 20 minutes when they first administer it, just in case. Because, you know, some people like their syrup a little too much. And it may not go well.
true.
But trust me, it's much better than being sticky for 2 weeks. An hour of pain is better. Okay. Anyway, getting back on track there. That's enough of my What's Up, Brony. There's a lot to unpack. It's been a week. No wonder I was so exhausted now that I think about it. So anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony going on? All right.
Actually, kind of
sorry.
reminds me, my stimulus check got lost in the mail,
Oh no!
and they gave me the option, like, so do you want to stroll it in with your with how much the government's gonna give you this year for taxes? I'm like, yeah, just do that. So I was able to get that taken care of. No, so that doesn't get lost in the mail because that's almost $2,000 worth of money there.
Oh, at least that'll be a nice little bonus. And I already have a rough idea of what I'm going to use part of my check for. Just part of it. I am saving the other part. But I'm not going to tell anybody.
Towards finishing off paying for my fire truck.
Yeah. I just heard something.
Is that Suki's cat?
Meow?
No, that was my cat.
I was about to say mine is sitting on the chair on the arm of my chair, but she doesn't tend to make a lot of noise, and she also likes to still try and get on the desk.
My cat got the
my
message
cat
pretty
just
clear.
popped in to say hi. because he's feeling
But
like that.
it is just kind of funny in a sense because I'm like, I'm buying a truck to go and fight fires for the government with the money that the government's giving me because of my taxes.
The irony.
Yeah.
My cat,
Not
you
just
got the guy.
getting you to do a job and then pay you again.
My cat got the idea pretty quickly not to bother me while I'm at the computer.
All right. Well, any case, if we don't have any other What's Up Brony going on here, I'd say it's time to delve into the news.
There's good news this week.
Yep. So, good news. We got horrible figures that we could talk about. No. You know, here, good news. We got
News.
good news.
Everybody.
Actually,
Good news, everyone.
Okay, hold on. Good news, everyone. We just found out that we missed out on an incredible finale to Equestria Girls that would have answered a big question. Wait.
What?
Yes.
What?
All right, let's start off with that. An hour-long special for the end of Equestria Girls Season 2 was originally planned. The synopsis. Ever since Sunset's yeah.
The
Ever since
evil
some-
dictator Celestia had finally met her match.
Okay. So, really quick.
It's your sister Luna.
All right, so here's what was going to happen with this, and everybody just hold your breath until I finish. Ever since Sunset's turn at the end of the first movie, her friends have reassured her and that her past is in the past. What matters is the good she chooses to do in the present, but they're wrong. Unbeknownst to Sunset Shimmer, the powerful ancient equestrian magic spell she cast to open the portal to another world in the first place. What? You know what? I'm just going to keep walking here.
Just keep walking, just keep going.
Yeah, created an imbalance that has not yet been resolved. Her arrival in the human world displaced an innocent character whom we've never seen yet, but whose absence can be felt every time Sunset appears on screen. In the final special of Season 2, we're going to reveal what happened to the human Sunset Shimmer.
Oh.
They were going to reveal the one thing that everybody asks about, and now we have
to
nothing.
Pony World after Pony Sunset went to the human world.
Well, I figured either human Sunset was either dead or somehow Sunset was literally the anomaly between universes, where she has no doppelganger. But no,
Her doppelganger did go to the Pony World, yet refuses to come back.
But no, she has a human counterpart, and nobody knows what happened to her, and
This
we never
is the
will.
answer I pretty much had. The question I pretty much had ever since the second or third movies.
Yeah.
Someone's phone is going off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so unfortunately this was originally what they were going to end their whole Season 2 shenanigans on, and now we will never, ever know outside of fan theory. And maybe
Let's take a look at
Ponyline.
some of the comments, shall we?
I'm not going to look at the comments, no. That's the one thing I learned from Wreck-It Ralph 2 that I stand by. Never read the comments.
Well, I was gonna say something, then I'm like, wait, that's actually a bad idea because whoever decides to do it could be sued by Hasbro. Legal.
No, they could do it. I mean, it's all creative work unless
No,
they
I'm talking about like sometimes shows and stuff. They throw out old scripts like, "Hey, this is rough drafts of what we were going to do."
You're saying if someone from the fandom recreates this as a fan project, then Hasbro going after their asses for doing something
could
they
happen
originally
because
thrown
it
out.
is legally still Hasbro script.
Well, the thing is that there is no script. All we have is a synopsis.
Death of the author, anyone?
We don't have a script author. We don't have a script itself. Basically, we have what they were going to do or what they plotted out, but we don't know how. We don't know any details. All we know is they were going to reveal what happened to Human Sunset Shimmer. That's it.
But that's the problem. We don't know what they were going to go with. And
exactly.
If someone from the fandom did do this, Hasbro or someone else will just go, hey, we were originally going to do that. Now we get to boot you out.
No, it was sometimes when they do this, they say, yes, we have a synopsis. They really have a complete rough draft of the episode they were planning on doing. That's more of what I was getting at.
I agree with Commander. Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and move on. So yeah,
Got a little
well,
heated.
Dumb idea.
this is something that's gonna have to be left up to the fandom, and maybe we'll come up with something that we can all agree on at some point. So
Hopefully
instead,
Hasbro
I'm
doesn't
good.
take it down.
let's go ahead and go on to something that none of us can agree on. Pony Life.
Boo. No.
Pony Life. Pony Life Season 2 is introducing new characters called the Wild Siders. A peacock, a bat, and tiger characters.
With
Gee,
unicorn
Pony Life.
horns.
Gee, Pony Life can sure leave you horny.
What? You know what? Never mind.
They all have horns.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Oh, well,
Thought
they
that
do
was
all have...
obvious.
Why do they all have horns?
You
You didn't know that. You didn't notice that.
I was more stunned about the fact that their faces all look the same. The eyes and everything. I mean, my God, a cookie cutter.
Even the horns look the same.
Well, yeah, it's
Pony
basic
Life,
2D
it'll
animation. I'm not
leave you horny.
surprised.
Besides, I only looked at these. I didn't give a full
Nope,
read.
can't continue it. No.
Okay, so the characters. Echo the Bat. Why is Echo the Bat hitting me so hard? Lightning.
That is the answer.
Okay,
No,
okay, no,
Lightning
okay. So we got
Chill.
we got Echo the Bat, Lightning Chill the Tiger, and Sugar Snap the Peacock. So-
Tigers are nothing but
I
anything
get it.
but chill.
I
Mhm.
get it.
Hmm.
Sugar
Oh.
Snap Pea.
Ah,
Huh.
The other two, fuck them.
Well, actually,
There's
Lightning
only one
Chill.
clever one out of the batch.
Actually, Lightning Chill. I'm getting a kind of like a light Rainbow Dash Lightning Chill kind of weird pseudo vibe out of that. I don't know.
Next thing you know, the tiger will be saying, "Chillax, dudes."
Oh God,
Yes, you
that's
guys,
terrible.
I was
That's
down with the woe.
That's terrifying. But yeah, no, these characters are going to apparently be making an appearance. To what extent or how, I don't know. But when are we going to find out? Oh, that is the $1 million question.
Oh wow, I didn't.
We're going to find
notice
in
that.
3 weeks.
They also have.
Yeah,
Phoenix.
it's airing on a different
Oh.
channel.
Oh, well, yeah, but technically, the first Pony Life episodes aired in Canada before we ever got them on Treehouse. So
True.
It's
I just find it ironic it's on Tiny Pop again early on.
yeah. So, yep, Pony Life Season 2 is going to be on Tiny Pop, apparently. What is Tiny Pop? Oh,
You remember Season 6 premiering, finale premiering early on Tiny Pop? Partridge Farms remembers.
Pepperidge.
Pepperidge.
I don't know. I like that
Sorry,
Partridge
that's
Farm remembers.
Partridge.
We don't remember our own name, but we remember.
Remember something.
But yeah, no, Pony Life Season 2 is coming in a few weeks. So, of course, as always, remember spoilers whenever that comes up. And this is also why we're starting to try to make the push to finish talking about the Pony Life Season 1 episodes, because now we got a Season 2 coming as well. Go figure, right? So, yeah. And also, I believe that there is some rumor going on that Sunset Shimmer and Starlight Glimmer will be popping in too, but I don't know if that's just fan art and speculation more than anything.
At this moment, we say speculation just to be safe.
Yeah.
But given how how this show is structured, I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, but still, it's speculation at this point.
Yeah,
Oh!
it's part of the rumor mill.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so here's where I think the Peacock Tiger and everything come into play. Apparently, they're going to be messing with magic portals this time, going through time and space.
Oh no.
So they're literally going to run across them in another dimension.
Anything is on the table.
Actually, if
Wait,
it...
oh, that explains G5.
And that's how.
No, that does not explain G5.
No, that explains why Pony Life would be interacting with G5.
No, it does not explain that. Nothing will explain that. No. Pony Life...
Explains nothing.
We are not doing that. We're moving on. So, Season 2 coming up. Suki, are you going to
Yeah.
be showing Season 2?
I have no idea.
All right.
Probably not. I don't know.
Can't believe I actually said Partridge instead of Pepperidge Farms.
I don't know. I like that. Partridge Farms remembers.
Well, you gotta have a
That
pet.
Sounds like
with
the old guy who just suffered amnesia or something. Like, that sounded terrible.
Alright, so we talked a little bit about the comic series coming out in November. It does look like there was an interview with the IDW editor Megan Brown on the Pony Transformers crossover comic series. So, if any of you are curious about some of the background and snippets and stuff, it's a pretty good interview. I give some details, but I haven't read it. But it looks like a good interview. Yeah, that sounds terrible, doesn't it?
Never assume anything.
No, well, yeah, there's that, but I mean, that sounds like horrible news reporting now that I think about it, doesn't it? It's just like, there's a great interview out there. We didn't do it, and we never read it, but it's great. It's like, how do I know?
Suspect everything.
To be fair, Circuit, you're better off than some actual places that show quotes.
That I'm actually freaking self-aware of it, I guess. Yeah. I do like the cover though. You got vinyl and DJ playing songs with Soundwave.
Fight them with wubs.
You gotta wub it. Moving on.
Dub.
So yeah, in all honesty though, I would check out the interview, especially if you're a fan of the comics and the crossover. You may get some insight as well as maybe even a little hint to the future. Who knows? I'm gonna go ahead and move on now though. Before Commander something starts smacking face, or worse, he brings the creature back. So, who has the giant pony collection that they want to share to the world?
No.
Who wants an excuse to just mess with their pony stuff for a week? Who wants me to just move on already?
Get on with it.
Okay.
Let's have fun.
Yes, get on with it.
All right.
Second, we're already half an hour in.
All right. Equestria Daily has started the Pony Collection event for 2021. So they're asking for people to get pictures of their pony collections and send it to them by the 1st of April. So you have about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I didn't accumulate much merch since then, so I'll pass.
I mean, did you ever submit to it before?
Well, once, but I can't remember which year it was.
I'd say give it a shot if you can't remember the year. It couldn't have been last year at least, so if you had a few years behind it, maybe a good time to throw in. But yeah, I may actually try to get mine together. The only problem is my collection literally spans around my entire house, which is 2 floors, so...
And you only get a limit of 2 or 3 pictures from what I recall.
Yeah, so getting it all together is entirely plausible, but I am going to have to work for it. Oh, that was an awesome picture of Lauren Faust there.
I say,
Hey,
can I just send him a picture of my audio file folder? Is that even fair?
I don't know. I'd say so. Go for it.
Because it's almost a decade's worth of audiobook that I've worked on.
Oh wow. Well, you could take get images of all the different cover arts that you have for it.
Belmare.
We're past 100 gigabytes worth of stuff in the folder. We're just gonna let that thing roll and see how far it gets.
Yeah, but in all honesty, though, I mean, they even have small collections out there. But if you have any kind of oh god.
Oh, you're talking about the Gundam shelf, but with ponies.
Oh.
That is not a Gundam shelf.
A Gundam shelf would be taking up too much space. This is every pony crammed in together.
No, Imager, why? Why? No,
I couldn't handle it. Too much bone.
No, Imager was like, no, you don't want to see this.
You do not want to see.
We must. Okay, it's horribly fuzzed out. Oh god, it's like looking at a pixelated rainbow of figures.
We got duplicates.
It kind of don't matter.
Well, I'm not surprised. Collection. If you ever do heavy collecting, you will always get duplicates.
Hi, I have at least 2 different forms of Metabee on my shelf right now.
That's not duplicates. It would be the exact same Metabee.
Well, I do have an extra one in a box as well as another Metabot.
That qualifies. Okay, moving on. So yeah,
You mean a different one from a different variation of it? Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
No, I have
So,
2 of the same
all right.
type.
I just remembered the darker Metabee look-alike in the second spin-off series.
That was a good one. I believe it
But
was
in
called
all
Black
serious,
Beetle.
getting back on track here. In all seriousness, I do recommend trying it out, especially if if you haven't done this before, and maybe if you're just a little bored or want to show off a little bit. It never hurts. It's always a little fun.
And the tally is in almost 200 gigabytes of stuff that's spanned over a decade that I've edited.
That's actually quite impressive. It is. I'm not gonna lie. I almost wanted to one up it a little bit, but I'm just like, no,
To be honest,
don't do
I
that,
expected
Circuit.
a
That's
little bit
awesome.
more megabytes.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you why it's a little bit smaller. It's because I was running out of room, so I deleted all the work files, so it is just straight up the audio files that's left.
Oh god, another giant shelf. Seriously, I wish I could do stuff like this, but I honestly can't.
I don't nearly have that many shelves or that many collections.
I
I
have
don't have the money, I don't have the
It's more of
time,
a
and I don't have the
space thing at
space.
this point.
I have that many shelves. The only problem is I also have a massive anime and retro gaming collection to go with it, so it can't all be pony.
The good thing about this is I have a few more room for some figures. One coming in next year and some Spyro.
Sorry, Commander. Wow, Commander Real is really pushing. I know why though, and I don't blame him. But it
Oh,
was
I know
hypnotizing. It was hypnotizing. I just saw those collections going and going, and it just would not stop.
You were going down the rabbit
They
hole.
sparkled
We needed
so
to stop
much.
you.
Pony, the Pop Mart figures have appeared on AliExpress. These are those awesome little figures that we mentioned a week or two ago, which looked really awesome. Chinese molded, however, and we didn't know if they were going to be coming out or even if they were going to be available. But they are. In China. You have to get them at AliExpress.
In China.
In China. Well, they
So
ship,
your
they
money
ship
is
you.
converted into yen.
In China.
No, that's Japan. I think it's Gao or.
Wow. Okay, you might have to wait out on it though. Apparently, they already sold out all of
Not
them already.
surprising there.
No, it's not. It is not surprising, but it is awesome though, regardless. So yeah, they still have them. They may eventually have more. I hope they do. But yeah, for the moment, if you're watching this live, you're not getting these.
I see their most popular pony is Rainbow Dash.
Okay. Oh yeah, but I think the reason for that is there's actually a hidden pony. Actually, that's funny. Rainbow Dash, everybody gets 2, except Rainbow Dash gets 3 and Rarity gets 1, and Celestia's hidden. There's actually a hidden
Rainbow
Celestia.
stole the spotlight from Rarity.
There's actually a hidden Celestia in there too.
Internet, what is going on with you?
No Luna, eh? Why am I not surprised?
What can you do? So yeah, keep an eye out for these. They may pop up some more, and I'm definitely going to try to get my hands on them, though now it looks like it's going to be a little bit on the hunt. In the meantime, you can also go to AliExpress and get the Mighty Jax figures if you haven't yet. Look at these things.
Believe it or not, someone did a fan art of that with Sweetie Bot.
I believe it. So some of you are saying,
It's amazing. That's why.
but guess what? I know some of you are saying, but Circuit, I don't want those. I want horrible American figures that are colored wrong in so many ways, misshapen and weird, and Applejack doesn't have a hat.
Sad to say, folks, America doesn't always do things best.
No, we don't.
I prefer the hatless Applejack.
I prefer a hat Applejack, but we'll take what
How,
we'll
how
have.
about Rainbow Dash with red hair and the miscolored cutie mark?
Oh.
Or how about Twilight without a stripe?
Twilight without a stripe. These are probably.
She
That
dyed
rainbow-
her whole hair. She got rid of her highlight.
That Rainbow Dash is actually looking more like her mother. Weird.
Don't bring that up, people.
She did.
Bring
She
it up.
did dye her mane.
But yeah, these are figures that have also recently come out. Apparently, this is the before anybody asks why is it Toys R Us. This is Toys R Us in Singapore. So yeah. Oh, wait, what?
Yep.
No. My mind. Oh yeah. Applejack's also missing the red tie in her hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
It might be molded in, but you know.
It is molded in. You can actually
They could-
tell the molding is
Yeah,
right
they
there.
couldn't be bothered to paint it.
They couldn't be bothered to paint it. These things are
Yeah.
these things are hilarious.
It
By the
reminds
way,
me of the
Commander-
errors in season 1 of MLP.
Yeah.
By the way, Commander, your thunder was not stolen. You clapped loud, and we all went yay.
Okay, but yeah, the figures are horrible. They're in Singapore. I think you can try to import them if you want. But with that is going to be it for our news segment.
Strangely enough, they did good by Pinkie Pie Rarity and Fluttershy. It's just that the other figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, the other figures didn't the Pinkie Pie, Rarity, and the others didn't have much in the way of details outside of just mane and coat.
I just find it ironic that the Markable 3 that most places do with these characters didn't give much love or TLC with the coloring and whatnot.
Cole, CMC, your thoughts?
How about we say
was
hi to
half
Cole and
listening.
CMC. So, well,
I
let's
was
go
only
on.
half listening.
Well, no worries.
I saw that the Rainbow Dash without colors is ugly, as well as the Twilight without hair stripes.
Basically, anything that required more than one color in the main or coat kind of didn't go too well.
Oh, so they got Rarity right. Good for them.
Yep.
Of course, she's easy. All they had to do is focus on 2 colors.
Hey! Just because she's been with a couple of stallions,
If you look at the coloring game about ponies, you will find that Rarity's mane actually has 4 purples.
Yes, it's a gradient.
Which is awesome.
Okay. Well, all right. Let's go ahead and move on here because we got the challenge of the week.
Oh,
Are you about to do what I think you're about to do?
No,
Kamehameha.
I'm
I didn't
hoping.
do it. I'm sorry.
Sounded like it was going Super Saiyan. But the challenge of the week was Doctor. But we also had the Protest Initiative Challenge.
That is correct. The protest initiative challenge for this week is No, wait, that's the wrong one. Ahem. Controlled demolition.
Alright, and unfortunately Sunday I couldn't do my normal digital drawing, so during Monday while I was working, I was having a hard time deciding how I wanted to approach this personally. And then I had a wacky idea while combing it over with a few people over on the Ponyville boards. How about a doctor that's completely insane? So here's the story. Circuit is over at a doctor's. He's getting his reflexes tested. So they put the little reflex hammer that we all know about above his head, and then the doctor demolished a building so that the office would shake a little bit and cause the reflex hammer to hit his knee. To see
I
if
do not see anything wrong with that.
to see.
I like
Birds
it.
with
This
one
is a good
stone.
idea. This is perfect.
Yes.
Also, I'm
Unicorn
currently
magic,
mad
don't piss
because
them
I
off.
gave the princess raisins and cookies. God help me.
So
Don't
yeah.
piss off unicorns. They will demolish your workspace.
So yeah, this was complete insane stupidity. But at the same time, this was also a good chance for me to work on my legs, which has always been an issue, and I think I finally figured out where my big problem with legs lie, and I'm probably going to be able to do them better now.
If you actually look at anatomy of a horse compared to a human, it's very wacky.
Oh no, the anatomy of all animals is pretty wacky if you think about it. I don't
On the
know.
bright side, you can kind of get away with ponies by just thinking of them as noodles, and then usually people won't call you out on it.
Yeah, that is true.
Vaguely, I actually did have a doctor use that reflex hammer on me when I was 6. That was
when I was very young. Now just poke me with an electric needle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cattle
Yeah.
prod.
But yeah, I
This
remember
piece
they.
that you did was definitely interesting because you drew the same image side by side.
It was supposed to be a
It's
comic strip
true.
thing. If you look at the back there, you can see the little details that kind of show a little bit off of what's happening. You can see the building get basically the boom there, and it starts to kind of fade in. Along with that, the little hammer starts to fall in, and Circuit's just kind of sitting there in shock and getting whacked with the hammer right afterwards.
The boom is slightly obscured by a little square box in the corner.
Here comes the boom.
That
Yeah.
would be a chat.
Oh, the chat.
Oh,
Chat, how dare you?
sorry, chat. We're gonna have to
If
move you
you
for a second.
think
There you go.
about
Just
it,
like the
though,
cabinet on the second pieces. The second.
Oh, the
side
the
is
cabinet's
the
just
other
fluff. The cabinet's fluff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cabinet's
Doesn't
just for
look very
show.
fluffy.
It seems pretty hard to me.
Yeah. Remind me to
this
send
game
you a
did it
cursed
well.
picture. I don't know if I want to know that cursed image, but I'll see if I can remember. So,
Oh,
wait,
we
yeah.
are looking up Derby
Circuit.
Burrow tags in a minute.
Circuit.
yes,
Circuit.
yes.
I'm proud of you. You
Thank
put a lot of effort into this. You added 2 panels, not 1, but 2.
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell the story properly without putting 2 panels. It just wasn't happening.
Also, it does not actually feature the Doctor in it, which makes me all the more happy. So, perfect.
Oh, that would have drove me absolutely mad. I barely got this done before my work shift was up, and then trying to put in another horse face in there, I would have not made it. This took me almost 2 hours, and that's all I had time for.
You did great.
Alright. Vaguely, why? God, why? Moving on.
Did he send it in pics and gifts?
No! No. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Yeah, we're gonna show it to
Both like and hate that no.
no.
I'm curious as to this cursed image.
Vaguely, I'll leave it to your discretion if you want to send it to them directly. I'm going to go ahead and move on here. Torquoy!
Send it to me! Send it to
Torquoy,
me!
Dr. Boom?
Hey, I ran out of time.
You know,
Dr. Doom,
perfect.
Dr. Boom.
Beautiful. Thank you for sending that.
And while we have Dr. Boom, Vaguely Creepy also wrote another story. Anybody want to read the Vaguely Creepy Armchair Doctor story with me?
Armchair, you say?
Armchair, I say.
have not opened it. Where is it?
It's in the notes now. By the way,
Oh, a continuation.
yep. Well, he's been keeping the story going for a while now, so I'm kind of excited. It's also partly why I'm excited. I just hope Commander something can hold on to us here.
Meet me. It'd be great.
Say what? And Lunar Star is also here. Hey, Lunar. All right, let's go ahead and read. The morning after the battle with Rhyme Cloud, Cole and Crazy Matt had gone to check back in at the weather factory. As eager for a lead as they were for something to do, it looked like Dewey had been right in his diagnosis. Diagnosis.
Diagnostics?
I don't know why I'm having such a hard time saying diagnosis.
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 That would
That
explain
wouldn't work. That would
diagnosis.
just kind of-
Diagnosis. That explains it. Yeah. Of
So you
Circuit's
were trying to
condition.
do the technical term for machine scanning.
Yeah, because while he was conscious and breathing, the unicorn was also sore, wiped out, and generally in no condition to go anywhere. Pretty much like what I was Sunday morning. Suki had stayed behind to keep an eye on him and possibly see about setting up a doctor's appointment to make sure he was okay But first, he had to go downstairs to round up some breakfast for the unicorn, leaving Circuit alone in the quiet until the room door opened once more.
Food's here, and I found a surprise.
Suki said, waving what looked like an old VHS cassette as he shut the door behind him. He immediately set the bag of donuts down and started turning the TV to face Circuit in the chair he'd managed to drag himself to after he woke up. Tell me it's not another one of those weird straight-to-video imports. I still have nightmares about the last one you showed me. Circuit said with a groan, trying to sit up a bit straighter.
Nah, I wish. The front desk gave it to me when I asked if there were any walk-in clinics around here. They said it's some kind of enchanted first aid program or something. You talk to it like a real nurse and it can respond and tell you if you need actual medical attention.
Great, an emergency VHS hologram. Alright. Sorry, had to throw that joke in there. Suki replied, popping the old tape into the player built into the equally old TV. The screen flickered and the sounds of the tape starting to SCP at this rate. The two stallions traded bewildered glances as a dim light began to shine out from behind the flap on the VCR and envelop the entire TV.
The plague doctor is in.
Uh-oh.
What? Where?
No, you said SCP. I just wanted
I got it. I see. I see it. I follow. After several long seconds of the entire set glowing in a worryingly orange tint, the light vanished and the screen flickered again, followed by the words Portable Magic Health Consultant and Demolition Licensing. So I'm trying to see if that is actually an acronym for a word.
Let's see how he goes on from here.
Appearing on the screen in a colorful, dated format. Those things do not go together, Circuit mumbled before a fresh nightmare appeared on screen. It looked like a mare in a doctor's coat, but there was some mismatch of her face, her eyes, her proportions that readily betrayed a completely fabricated creature who had hopefully never actually seen the light of day, and it was staring right at him.
It is an SCP.
No, it's okay, vaguely. I was just curious. It would have been funny, but what can you do? The off-putting mare began to speak in a disjointed, stilted voice, not having an accent so much as not seeming to fully understand what speech is supposed to be in the first place.
Yes, hello. I'm Dr. I can't do that. It's too hard.
Okay. Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Tape. I am latest and discount medicine advancements.
Yes, hello. I am real doctor.
You got. Oh yes, there is keyboards.
I will not cut out your kidney when you are asleep.
A quick glance at the 23-year-old copyright mark in the corner of the screen suggested otherwise. Through magic of magic, we are to bringing you anything in home comfort. You are speaking to oh dear God, it's starting to turn Asian. You are speaking to Dr. Tape, like she is to stand in your room, in your own lived-in room. How am to be helping use 3-day? Oh, hell no, Circuit said, trying to get up from the chair before he felt Suki pushing him back down.
Oh, hell yes. Real healthcare is expensive, and someone never got around to setting up the bar's insurance plan. So sit and tell the nice abomination where it hurt.
This is too real for words. Suki instructed, perhaps too cheerfully, as he held Circuit in place. Suki, does it sound that awful lot like what would actually happen between us at this rate?
Me pointing out that you forgot to set up the insurance plan, probably.
And forcing me to watch a horrible 26-year-old tape of some sort of weird abomination thing.
You didn't upgrade the insurance, so you lie in it.
Realizing he couldn't push or talk his way out of this examination, Circuit sighed and sunk back into the chair, feeling more than a little silly as he addressed the TV directly. Fine, I got hit with a lightning bolt, and now I have bodily muscle aches and general fatigue and persistent static cling. Dr. Tape stared blankly from the screen as if waiting for him to continue before speaking again. I'm sorry, you are to be feeling poorly. Symptoms have been noted. Please holding still for a magic examination process. The what now? Circuit had just enough time to ask before a bright beam of orange light shone out from the screen and enveloped him, filling his entire body with a feeling of going over the first drop on a roller coaster. Wow, I
Warning notice: this will not make you sterile.
Warning notice: you probably won't want to do anything though. The beam remained on him just a little too long for comfort, but just as it was about to develop into an unbearable nausea, it cut off and the words, "Wait for analysis," filled the screen. After about a minute of tinny waiting room music coming from the TV, the synthesized doctor reappeared. "Thank for wait. According to my examination, you are suffering from electrical trauma." The diagnosis came in a jarringly loud and flat. Oh my god, I got it right on. A loud and flat voice, very different from Dr. Tape had been using up until then. Your examine is showed slight chance of death in next 4 seconds. Chance of what? Circuit yelled, momentary panic giving him the strength to sit upright. He started looking around worldly, waiting for something to happen, but the room remained silent, and he remained breathing until the good doctor started speaking again out of nowhere, making him jump. Congratulate if are still hearing talk door tape. You is not died, and examine will show you as fine with resting bed. Doctor is now provide treatment for illness. The VCR began to rattle and shake violently before the cassette flap opened and shot out a pair of tiny white pills and blister packs and a sickly green lollipop. Not the good kind either. It was tiny off-brand variety with weird wrapper that always comes loose in those flimsy paper sticks that dissolve before the candy does. I mean, what's the deal with that? They can't spend 5 more cents for it. Here is pain releaser.
Triggered.
Yeah, here is pain releaser. Please do take 2 and watch Doctor in morning. Thank for watching Doctor Tape and have new stay. Good day.
Well, that was informative.
Suki asked, more as a suggestion than a confident statement. Circuit just closed his eyes and let his head fall back onto the chair. Give me my donut and shut up. Suki could only nod in agreement as he started fishing out the pastry.
That's fair.
Oh god. Oh.
Good try for good day. It's beautiful. I love it.
I need to honestly learn on how Aaron from Game Grumps does the robotic voice talk.
I was trying to channel more.
Oh my god.
Actually, Circuit, I was assuming you were channeling the Lucy Liu from Futurama. Fry, I would never forget you. Memory banks deleted.
Not quite. No. Actually, good one.
No, it's rather easy to try.
Stop it. Computer does not like to be touched that way.
Modulate all your orifices in the right direction.
Not quite. No. I was actually trying to do more Vine Sauce and his I don't know exactly the correct word for it. Is just like the chat spammer, the barely English speaking chat spammer that will pop up sometimes. Please do be playing.
Why did you say that phrase twice?
Because that's the only way.
Say
I
it once more and she will appear.
We're gonna go ahead and we also have a few different art pieces that are not related to the challenge, but we're gonna show them anyway because it's funny.
Not even close.
Nope. Of course, we got Deathlight in a cute pony form. with the
Wait.
stupid shirt.
Oh, clear up there right before we got up top.
I did, and all I got was the stupid shit.
Yeah. A joke from a decade ago. I'm like, I have to do it.
Yeah.
Death is only the beginning.
Yeah.
And of course, Deathlight has also been practicing his own art, which he threw a few out this way, mostly for monster studies.
Yeah, I'm getting a commission done from a friend of mine, and we're like, we want some newspaper articles with monsters on it. I'm like, yeah, that'd be really cool. And he's like, you got any ideas? I'm like, oh, thanks, I'm up in a few hours.
So here's a few
That
of them.
dragon-like creature's pretty cool.
I gotta admit, one of these looks like something you see on the cover of a 1970s VHS.
Which one? There's like two of them I can think of like that.
The one with the weird horns, and it kind of looks like he's breathing through a mask, but not like the skin is sagging kind of thing.
Oh yeah, the goat looking dude.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, there's the Deathlight images, and also finally, as mentioned by Toa, here is the Toa robot pony that was drawn from one of his fans during his panel.
Yes, that happened. I was there.
You have no excuse not to show this in the future, Toa.
Well, remember, Cole drew the original. This is someone taking Cole's art and just having fun
Oh,
with it.
Cole drew the original. Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Not of this drawing, but like the Toa Pony concept.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that more people are drawing Toa Pony. Let's have more Toa Pony.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Toa pony. All right, so finally, that with all of that, we got the next week's challenge. I'm trying really
I'll
hard
be
not
right
to
back.
immediately jump onto food. Next week's challenge, you know what? I'm going to go with a theme. We're going to go with beer. Why beer?
Beer,
Because
yeah.
St. Patrick's Day is coming up. And instead of just saying St. Patrick's Day, I'm just going to say beer. Because St. Patrick's Day and beer seem to be closely tied together.
St. Patrick's Day is
Wednesday.
Oh. Oh shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because beer is good and stuff.
Yes, it.
Granted,
That's
also, one could say that beer and Cinco de Mayo, beer and Halloween, beer and Christmas, beer and Easter, beer and beer and Oktoberfest. Beer is good for everything.
Beer on beer on beer on beer.
Yeah. But
Oh.
along with that,
Or
we also have
Beavis
the
and
protest
Butthead put it-
initiative
or Beavis
challenge.
and Butthead put it, beer and shits.
But we also have the protest initiative challenge.
That's right. The Protest Initiative challenge this week is. You see, I'm kind of debating between two. One is insanely cruel, and the other is like not at all. Is pretty easy.
I like cruel.
I like easy.
Okay, the cruel idea was early generation redraw, where you just like take a frame from the early generation and just draw it in your own style. The other idea was vegetables. Vegetables.
You know what? I just got a horrible beer goggles idea with the early generation one. Just see the early generation pony, you take like the big swig of a tankard, and then it's like new style, like the whole beer goggle thing going on.
You see, I like that. I can
Yeah.
dig that. That's fine. Do it. So.
Oh god, I cemented it with early generation, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Alright then.
So early gen horses. There we go. Enjoy.
Early gen redraw.
You can either do like, oh hey, here's a shot I feel like redrawing, or you could just be like, I like this horse, and then draw that horse. Go for it. It is yours.
Alright, and of course, Commander Something has been waiting patiently, so we're gonna go ahead and go into the discussion first before we go into talking about Pony Life, because that's how awesome I am.
Also, he's like, again with the food.
Oh god damn it!
Hey, in fairness, we did take a break, doctors, and controlled explosion.
Everything in a holidays is to do with food. Deathlight's missing for the moment. He had a bit of a power bump, but he'll be here in a second, I'm sure.
Also, I did put a link to the tweet that was sent out.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started here. Now, as we said right at the start of the show, Princess Donut Motley Chatspam. We submitted her for an OC, a bad OC contest for Ponies Online. I thought it'd be funny. I didn't think there would be much to see of it. She won. Oh, Cole's doing the. Okay, never mind. Vaguely, Cole was doing the food challenge, but I changed his mind, so it didn't happen. So yes. Princess Donut Motley Chatspam won a contest. We honestly did not see this coming. However,
it's actually Donut Motley Spam.
I know.
I just call her Chatspam for short.
Pretty much. But yeah, it started off against a horrible clashing thing. Apparently, the character design didn't quite win a lot of favors, but the backstory is what really got people going nuts.
You might have to remind me because I don't think I've heard of the backstory.
It's
full.
because the
We
fun thing
didn't really have one in full.
Yes, the lore of
Put it together.
it was literally put together over the week, and
She's the best of the worst, as Vaguely puts it, and he's not wrong.
but yes,
right.
we now have the big lore of Princess Chatspam, and thus we're gonna go ahead and grace you all with the lore. It took him 3 times to write this. You know what? That's better than most lores, to be honest. Yeah.
3 heads are better than 1.
So, without any further ado, I'm going to move a chat window here a little bit. I now present to all of you the lore of Princess Chatspam. Race, Wings Horror Alicorn. That's it. Commander
Yeah.
something. Are we allowed to link this? I don't want to just throw it out there.
Hold on. If you're thinking of the document, I can.
Yeah. Some people are asking for a link of of Princess Donut Motley Chatspam.
Anyone if the link is of you may have to refresh.
Yeah, I just said I lost access, so reloaded it. There we go. All right.
Which means
So
now only I can type.
and I'm not worried about that. Wings Horror Lacorn. Oh, I'm not pronouncing that right anyway. So the birth of Princess Chatspam, for the sake of time. Blah. Her birth was found in the back of a very old supermarket freezer. It was thrown away. Oh, birth can. Oh, birth can. Oh, dear world. I did not translate that in my head. Her quote-unquote birth can was found in the back of a very old supermarket freezer. It was thrown away, went on an epic trash journey, inserting montage, and ended near a power plant where her mother lived, irradiating the can and giving her life. Her mother, being of immense power, yes, we Mary Sued the hell out of her, sent her newfound daughter to the most prestigious of schools. This had built her mindset of extreme self-importance. That's right, she's a self-entitled little shit. Princess Donut Motley Spam declares herself as a self-imposed monarch of everything and thus treats everyone else as beneath her. During graduation, ponies noticed something odd with their diplomas. All of their diplomas read as for Princess Donut Motley Spam. When confronted, Motley Spam simply shrugged and said, "What? I like donuts." Of course, Princess Chatspam has her likes and dislikes. She hates bananas. So you can actually threaten her with a yellow fruit of goodness. She hates raisins on cookies. Specifically just that. She is a glomper, though. She will glomp you. She likes any sweets she sees and will also send people onto quote-unquote epic journeys for not giving her sweets. She's immune to radiation considering she was practically born from it. It's not surprising. She resides in limbo, which is why she does not torment us constantly. Thank God. She will eat spam on the regular. Entire cans. Basically pop them like Tic Tacs. Giant metal.
Just grab the can, shove in face, it disappears.
There you go, yeah. Giant
She's like
metal
her own
salted-
trash disposal.
There is no more meat. There is no more can. It is gone.
Indeed.
Well, at least she saves us on recycling.
And she is also responsible for the massacre of the dimension of Fruitcakeograd via the use of raisins. Her abilities include Spamiportation, where she could basically is the equivalent of Hammer Space, where she'll shove stuff into her hair and it'll teleport away. Of course, the side effects of Spamortation may include dizziness. Okay, everybody, write this down. Dizziness, drowsiness, weakness, tired feeling, nausea, diarrhea, constipation, blurred vision, headache, loss of balance and coordination, dry mouth, double vision, dry vision, tremors, viral infections, weight gain, difficulty speaking, fever, unusual eye movements, memory loss, mood or behavior changes, depression, anxiety, skin rash, muscle weakness, insomnia, weight loss, joint pain, lost.jpg, abdominal pain, degenerated nerve branches and nerve endings, long-lasting brain damage affecting thought and memory, spinal failure, shortness of breath, vomiting, bleeding in the stomach, nosebleeds, high blood pressure, kidney failure, stroke, death, incineration, and location confusion. Don't take Spamiportation if you exist, and Spamiportation is apparently not liable for your health concerns or conditions.
For the first few ones, I was gonna say you pop a Pepto-Bismol, you'll be fine for the next 10 minutes.
So, Circuit, what you just read through there was us dropping the known ideas that were recorded in some way through various streams and through Commander's blog, as well as a few from other Tumblr blogs, including Mike Nyes, and I don't recall who got spam-aported, but they got pushed right back out of the tail.
Oh. Whoa, wait! Oh! I don't want to know. Actually, that's terrifying.
No, you don't know.
And so what you see at the bottom here, it's my explanation from what happened that day of how we made chat spam, and then taking those ideas from above and actually putting them into a basic bio format, and then Creature went a little more in depth about that trash montage.
Yep.
Oh.
So, yep, as mentioned, this basically was a cumulative effort of the entire chat room during an hour-long stream, where viewers basically threw everything from colors, horns, wings, etc., and so on and so forth, to create the chat spam we know, including ideas of her. And now, here is the story, as it were. Well, I quickly skip it.
I wish I got a look into that chat.
The fun thing about I know that chat's gone. However, if you want, you can actually read the chat for the Bad OZ contest still. It actually still shows up right there. It's fun. In fact, I believe that Commander something and Toakoi were there. I unfortunately missed it because I got time zones confused and I was dealing with things physically.
Yeah.
Right. Once upon... Actually, sorry. Hold on. We'll get... Actually, go ahead, Toakoi. Go ahead.
Okay, for this matchup, that OC over there is the daughter of Queen Chrysalis and a bad pony, and she has a flamethrower on. Yeah, Chatspam won because it was a Mary Sue versus a Edge character.
Pretty much, yeah.
Can't get more edgelord than the flamethrower.
I will get that since it's on the Ponies Online thing, and I'm sub to that.
Go for it.
Support.
Nah, I get ya. So, getting back onto this, once upon a time, an original can, everybody, of spam was found at the back of a very old supermarket freezer. This can was trashed, went on an epic journey and went into a garbage dump near an old nuclear power plant. It was then found by her would-be mother, who worked at the before-mentioned power plant. Being exposed to large amounts of radiation, the contents of the can mutated, and thus Princess Donut Motley Spam was born. She was growing up our fair Princess Chatspam, as she was nicknamed. Okay, actually, we read this already. Basically, yada yada yada. She's self-important. As she graduated, okay, we got more now. She graduated. She decided to travel with the emphasis on self-indulgence and sweet consumption and chat rating. Through these travels, she slowly discovered her abilities of breaking interdimensional barriers, ignoring the laws of the universe. Her biggest achievement would be the massacre of a dimension of sentient fruitcake people by giving them raisins. She now resides generally in limbo, deciding if she should have the best dimension to herself as the princess of everything. However, she does not like to sit still and ventures out often to stir up more interdimensional trouble and to find more pastries to enjoy.
The fruitcake dimension just got too full of raisin. There was no space.
And everyone knows fruitcakes with raisins. It just, yeah, doesn't end. So the creature has actually submitted an entire story on this. I would like to read it, but I think I'm going to leave it up to people who want to actually look more into the bio, plus all of the reading I've been doing to the show today. Ugh. Let's see. Yep, and basically the rest of it is the stories. Yeah, so if you want to get an actual story background there.
The commander's not happy. He can't bring her back. You might want to read.
All right. Okay. By royal decree of commander something, let's read a story. 3 boxes of hay patties. Check. 4 packs of buns and 2 loaves of bread. Check. This exchange had been going on for close to an hour. One pony pulls an ingredient from the now broken and rapidly warming freezer unit. Another records and inspects the contents while 2 others run this way and that, moving what they could salvage into their backup chest freezer. 2 racks of cookie dough. Trash. We can make more. 5 bags of chopped vegetables. Check. And also remind me to review our prep procedure. Check. 4 tubs of ice cream. Check. 2 in, 2 out. As the ponies in the freezer pulled down the large tubs off the shelf, he eyed a small rectangular tin, sitting lonely and covered with rapidly melting ice. He read the 4 proud letters that adorned its surface. Spam! He picked up the tin with curious fascination and started to inspect it with great interest. What's the holdup in there? Said the important-looking pony, sitting outside of the open freezer door. We don't have all day. This snapped the pony out of his fixation and returned to his duties. 1 can of spam. What? Freezer Pony appeared out of his temporary dwelling, holding the tin in his hoof to show the supervisor what he had found. What in the... Said the supervisor with similar confusion to her subordinate, but quickly shook off the myriad of questions that arose. Trash! We don't have time to dawdle. The Freezer Pony gave the tin one last look. Long look, before giving a shrug and tossing it over his shoulder and into the trash bin already full of bad or undesired product. The next day, bright and early, a gruff and bulk-built earth pony pulling a large wagon filled with Celestia knows what made his way down a cobble street as he and his partner approached the back of a small restaurant. As they arrived at the destination, the smaller but still able unicorn trotted ahead to collect their prize. What a prize it was today! At least 3 extra bags than usual. Using his magic, the unicorn lifted the trash bags from the allotted dumpster and to the cart. Upon the bags coming down, one of the bags caught a stray loose snail, opening a sizable tear and spilling some of the contents onto the street. For Celestia Slake, Blight! Said the gruff pony. You mind being careful with the goods? Blight worked to clean the mess and load the stray bits into the cart and tie the freshly made hole closed. You know, Belle, we wouldn't be complaining if you were the one handling the goods. As he approached his partner's side once again, he felt a great weight unceremoniously plop onto his back. You're right. It's about time we switched. Great idea, Bale said as he worked out the kinks in his joint and spine, producing a series of cracks and pops. With a newfound spring in his step, Bale continued down the road, leaving a stammering Blight behind. That's not... Ah! Blight eventually set in defeat with a stomp on his hoof and pressed on, now being in charge of the not-so-minuscule pile of treasure that not so consensually followed behind him. As the pair became smaller versions of themselves in the distance, a pair of beady eyes revealed themselves out of the shadows of the nearby hallway. The figure slowly approached where the two ponies had just been and very rudely stole a heap of a banquet, all for themselves. Once satisfied that the ponies were gone for good, the small mass of dark fur leapt into action, rushing into the light, revealing itself as a raccoon. To retrieve what was left of their pilfering, a small tin with 4 large markings. The raccoon lifted the tin with its paws and gave it a once-over. Suddenly, the sound of a creaking door startled the critter, and it bolted back to whence it came, tin in its teeth. After some time, I reloaded the video so it could go back and play what was playing once before, because it's good background. As some climbing, jumping, and more climbing, the critter had made its way onto a rooftop where it could enjoy the spoils in peace. The raccoon picked up where it left off, giving the tin a sniff here and a lick there. Doesn't taste like food, smell like food, but it came from that shop, so it has to be food, thought the raccoon. It tried a few more bites, only harder this time, trying to break the surface with its teeth. No good. Maybe smashing it open with the thing. Wait, maybe smashing it will open the thing. Ah, right. The critter picked up the tin in its front paws, brought it over its head, and threw it onto the roof, causing the tin to bounce off the side of the building and down to the stroller of a passing mother and her foal. The raccoon gave a shriek at the realization of what it had just done. The tin finished its descent and landed in said stroller next to a resting infant. The impact of the soft liner was enough to alert the foal to something new in its life. It's not every day a new thing falls from the sky and chooses an owner like that. It tapped the tin with a hoof a few times, and quickly became amused at the tinkling sound it made. Let out a chuckle at the noises the new toy made. The foal's tapping became more forceful as chuckles turned into fits of joy. The tinkling turned into clinking when it had started to rap the tin against the edge of the stroller, which only brought further joyous laughter. It was enough to snap the mother out of whatever haze she was in and notice the grimy thing her baby was playing with. Without a thought as to where it came from, she snatched the tin from her infant, tossed it aside, causing the foal to start the chorus of the little song it was making moments ago. The mother, probably still in some sort of morning stupor, had not noticed, or perhaps not cared, where she had thrown the tin as it landed in the nearby river they had been walking along. Now the tin floated lazily in the water and away from the town it started in. Occasionally, the odd fish would try to nibble at it, but let it be on its way once it realized it was just garbage from those disgraceful ponies ruining their homes again. The nerve. Several hours later, after enduring much more harassment from wildlife, rocks, and currents during the trip downriver, the tin came to rest on a bank near a collection of massive, oddly shaped structures. A sign adorned a worn chain-link fence near the river that read, "Danger! Radioactive waste present. Authorized personnel only." For a while, the tin simply sat there on the shore, with its 4 proud letters spelling SPAM facing the sky. That is, until a multicolored cloud started to creep its way past and through the fence and surround the tin of Spam. It seemed to perk in only a way a cloud can when it detected a small crack along the seal. In moments, the tin had been enveloped by the cloud, and from within, the faintest impressions of a pony could be seen, as if it were kneeling down to comfort a wounded foal. Several minutes went by without a sound or movement from the cloud. Then a chilling, almost motherly voice rang out in the air. It didn't sound to be directed anywhere, nor come from anywhere, but rather everywhere. Workers within the adjacent power plant claimed to have heard this haunting phenomenon before, but they could never recall any details, as if it were a dream they never had. It only spoke one thing before dissipating. Motley spam. When the cloud was gone, so too was the tin. Okay, I'm a little creeped out by that somehow.
Sounds like a beginning of a horror movie.
Right?
Well, the glow cloud is her mother.
No, I get that.
Also, what have we been doing? We have built her up to be a monster.
We've done.
Are you surprised she has a monster origin?
Well, not a monster, just kind of a thing. I wouldn't say a monster, just a force of nature. A very weird force of nature. But either case, that is the origin story of Princess Motley Chatspam, who won the Bad OC contest. And apparently, because of the Bad OC contest winnings, we are also going to be getting art of her at some point in the near future. And yes, Creature has some amazingly mad writing skills.
Yeah, Creature is a damn fine novelist.
So yes, unfortunately, everybody, we are going to get more art of Donut Motley Chatspam, not from Commander something, but from other artists too. We have unveiled something horrible, and it is going to be run with.
Oh dear.
I know.
She's going to take other souls on epic trips because they didn't get the sweets.
Yeah.
Well, let's think of it this way. At least she won't be bothering us as much.
The only thing that I think something might go wrong is they'll open up her eyes.
It's Anime 101. You never open up the eyes.
You never know.
No. I mean, Suki, you gotta agree with me. You never open up the eyes.
If they're not meant to be open, you should probably leave them closed.
Exactly.
They're not meant to be open.
Yeah. All right then. Though I wish it was written somewhere that the eyes never open or something like that, because I think that's the one thing that is people. Yeah, there should be a note, but we don't have it anywhere. There's actually no note about the eyes. It almost feels like a really bad oversight now that I think about it. Do not open the eyes.
I've been around this long enough. You do not. You do not.
So, with that in mind, that is our talking about Chinch's Princess Spam. What the hell?
Princess
word? Do
Motley
you need
Spam.
help with your word?
I don't know what that was. I think I had a seizure. I think I had a stroke.
Commander, that might be, and no one knows what they have done.
That was almost language. Alright, so we're going to jump into talking about a Pony Life episode, because I think we have just enough time for that before we go into our video segment.
Surprisingly, we did.
Yeah. So, getting back into Pony Life finally, we're going to talk about Season 1, Episode 6, Pinkie Pie Hyper Helper. Or basically, this is the reason that we probably have the funniest, scary Fluttershy face we will ever see. I mean, serious, that is hilarious. That is hilarious and kind of terrifying in a weird way. So, quick synopsis of the episode. Pinkie Pie is still trying to figure out what her pièce de résistance is going to be for the baking competition. She, of course, is running out of time. Say what?
Commander was not ready for that face.
The children are driving her mad.
Nobody's ever ready for the Fluttershy face. I told you!
She will murder the children before the day is gone.
How the fuck did I miss this?
I don't know.
Pony Life.
It's Pony Life. I'm not gonna lie, they actually are doing some amazing things in it.
Whatever
Yeah.
they are on, I want those drugs.
Well, this is
you,
still a
you can't
nightmare.
get those drugs. Not
I
legally.
know, it's a shame.
Vaguely, yes.
As soon
They
as
actually
you
announced
win,
it.
legally stop
Actually,
this on
vaguely, they did announce a season 2, and we also announced that it will be starting at the beginning of April. Happy April Fools! We get another season of this.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's actually in a few weeks, oddly enough. That's why we're even trying to start pushing for Pony Life here. So, getting back on track here, Pinkie Pie is trying to make her pièce de résistance for the competition. She's running out of time. How much time does she have left? Well, she's half past panic. I mean,
I
that
love
clock.
the detail of attention of that clock is reading Pinkie Pie's moods as the day goes on.
In all honesty, that's probably the best way to do a timer before the you know if you got something that you need to take care of.
So we have content Pinkie Pie, concerned Pinkie Pie, freaking out Pinkie Pie, and what am I going to do, Pinkie Pie?
And everything is wrong. Pinkie.
Yeah, basically the house is on fire, and I don't.
The manure has hit the fan, Pinkie Pie, at 12.
So Pinkie Pie is trying to figure out what she's going to do in order to make her a pièce de résistance. Sorry, I keep saying that, but I really can't think of a better term.
Well, also, vaguely has a better definition for 3 o'clock, 6, 9, and 12.
Oh, really? What do we got?
Fine.
Uh,
I'm concerned. Oh no.
Yeah. Seriously though, it's hilarious. That's a hilarious thing there. So, yeah. So when Pinkie Pie's trying to find her big recipe, she keeps getting interrupted by everybody. First, of course, Fluttershy, who is not dealing with babysitting as well as she was, or maybe about as well as she would have at season 1.
She never did in the beginning of season 1.
No, she didn't.
No, she did CMC.
Well, no, but the first time with CMC, she was basically losing it, so this is kind of similar.
Indeed, that's
And
why I said.
also we learned that this is at 5 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. Roughly.
I think they woke up at 5:30 a.m. and they just didn't stop.
Yeah, they woke up.
So we don't know what
They
time
get up
this is
pretty
happening.
early.
Yeah. So while this is going on, Pinkie Pie keeps trying to help her friends out, feeding the kids and making them go sleep, probably drugging the cake. Twilight is also trying to show off a film reel, but she doesn't have enough time. But she needs help setting up.
Also, Pinkie Pie forgot that Rarity was coming over to do an overhaul of Sugar Creek Corner.
Yeah,
And
Rarity was
moving stuff for that.
Yeah, Applejack was moving stuff around. And, of course, we also have the walking plague that is Rainbow Dash.
She's spreading corona. Run!
And demonetized.
Nope. She has Pancake Madness.
Ah, actually, that fits here.
Wait a minute. We're monetized?
No, we're not.
It's been since I've seen this
We're
one.
just full of pancakes. Here, eat a pancake.
Oh,
So,
That's why
and
I said that. Oh, jeez, I remember now.
So, in trying to help everybody, unfortunately, Pinkie Pie runs completely out of time, and makes and with the help of her friends, who realize that they ate up her friend's time. So this is the equivalent of somebody about to do the big competition, and you're the jerks that unfortunately didn't allow them to get ready. They hurried her to the studio to try to help her win the competition. So they all
in their defense, Pinkie Pie didn't tell them that her competition.
Yeah, no,
she kind of did.
She kind of did, but she didn't put her hoof down, as it were, and just say, "Guys, back off! I got a thing."
No, she said she was busy, but
Ash is the most jerk is out of right
Anyway,
now.
I
no,
don't
she said
know.
she was busy, but she didn't allude to how busy she was.
Yeah, kind of. She didn't exactly put it. There's faults on both sides. Let's face it. So they all hurry over there, and they all work together, including Rainbow Dash, who keeps out of the way. Because I mean, would you want a sick person literally making a cake?
Health code
And yet she
violations
still makes
galore.
a cake.
Yes. So each of them come together to put a piece of cake together into a giant smorgasbord of cakes on cakes. Literally 5
How is
different
that-
cakes.
Never mind.
Don't ask
That's
logic
good.
in the show; you will not find it.
That's why I stopped myself.
Yeah.
I have to remember this is Pony Life.
Yeah, Pony Life logic does not apply. And of course, Celestia congratulates him on the awesome cake, eating half of it, and then announces they're
Literally.
disqualified. Because it is a single pony competition and Pinkie Pie got outside help.
Her pie hole is as voluminous as Kirby's.
It's Celestia and cake. That's all you need.
Yeah, and yeah, it does kind of suck. And they were like, "We would try to stop you, but yeah, friendship was just so wholesome that we couldn't."
You know,
And good for our ratings.
Actually, that was pretty much it. It was live TV, and it was really good for ratings. And it was so wonderful and dramatic that they didn't stop them from doing it. So yeah,
It
that's
just slides into the mouth is disconcerting.
of course they say that. I bet you dollars to donuts. Celestia saw that they were making a literal 5 cake layer cake.
I think
So she probably stopped them altogether just so she could get that half a cake there. I mean, look at that. She's eating all of that.
Really? There's no way she would stop them even if it was against the rules. She was getting a free cake either way.
She was getting so much cake. She was not going to stop him, and I can't blame her. I wouldn't have stopped it either.
But at the end, we do get a thing of, "Hey, Pinky, you're on the spinoff show."
Oh, there's the image I was looking for.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, not that image. No, yeah, there's the image where it's just like, it was just so wholesome. We couldn't stop it.
But yeah, Pinky still gets on to the spin-off show called
It's
what was that?
I don't know, but yeah. So
something All Stars.
It's just kind of a spin-off All Stars or something like that. But yeah,
Like
she
Juggernaut or something.
But no, I'll get
Juggernaut All Stars.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But I'll give them credit. I will give them absolute credit that they were just like, you know what, you had the great cooperation and friendship, but you weren't supposed to do that, so you're disqualified. That's just not something you'd see in a lot of kids shows at times.
Yeah, and the moral is don't bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah.
Leave some time for yourself.
Also, your friends should not be jerks because really.
Also, make sure you carry a disinfectant spray with you at all times.
Yeah. Also, if you're sick, don't leave your house. Just have some soup.
Twilight fighting Celestia's pancakes since 2020.
Also, Celestia makes for a really good JoJo reference right there.
Oh yeah.
So, in any case, that was the episode. That's the episode for the most part. Short, like all Pony Life, it's short, sweet. It does have a pretty good moral in general. It does have an interesting way of giving it, and of course, it is kind of hilarious the fact that Pinkie Pie basically lost the competition by relying on friendship, which is ultimately what the series is always about. You know, of relying on your friends. So the irony is amazing.
Well, it wasn't in the rules.
It was in the rules. It's actually they said they had it in on the there since day one, and there's our roll board right there.
The fact that Rainbow Dash provided a second wall of, if you're sick, don't try and help. You need rest.
All right. Okay. So overall, episode I give it a good thumbs up. It's got a decent moral. It's got some funny moments. I mean, we got the Fluttershy face that nobody's ever going to forget, no matter how hard they try.
Fluttershy, never have kids, or else you'll be like that 24/7.
Yeah, and the fact that we get the Rainbow Dash, the sick Rainbow Dash, just as everything was starting to kind of go nuts in regards to Celestia's Pancake Madness. The timing is terrible, but amazing.
Also, it's kind of funny for Andrea just to yell at herself.
Yeah, there's that too. Though the one thing the one thing that I'm always going to question now is Celestia even royalty anymore, or is she just basically the equivalent of? My mind just blocked there for a second. Gordon Ramsay. She's basically the equivalent of Kate Gordon Ramsay.
I'm the ruler for a reason. Let me have my own spot on a show that I get to judge on.
That I get all the cakes on.
Well, also, we haven't really had that much structure on government because, let it to be a little bit low random.
Well, I don't exactly expect this show to have any kind of government display.
This show won't explain that because that's not what it's about.
Well, that would be really weird too, to be honest. So, any case, those are my thoughts. I thought it was fun, enjoyable, moral good. You had some good image moments and just a funny little twist. Like you did wonderful, but you failed because you broke the rules. Yeah. So, what are your guys' thoughts on the episode, if you remember it?
I still had events fresh in my mind for this episode because it stood out above others from season 1 for me.
Alright. And I got a bunch of muted people. Any of the mutes want to jump in and give their thoughts?
I'm not muted, right?
No, you're not muted, Suki.
Okay.
Oh, the
you can also jump in and give your thoughts to Suki.
I mean, honestly, I only kind of remember these episodes, and I have not really felt like going back to them. So
yeah, I don't blame you. That's kind of why I'm trying to show off the episode like an hour before our shows on Monday so people can get a quick refresh, especially since they tend to be really short, like 5 or 11-minute episodes. But yeah, I don't blame you for forgetting it. I really don't. All right. Anybody else want to jump in on this, or is everybody just gonna start hiding it? Yeah, everybody's hiding me. Okay, I think we'll go.
It's more of the thing of this is a very good format for how you can just do rapid fire jokes, and most of them hit. The only miss I really got was why did we have to include Dash in this outside of main cast?
Jokes.
True, but
well, it's probably just main cast and jokes, especially with like a sick Dash flying around and causing more trouble and trying to help when she really shouldn't be at all.
Ponyman 64 did a joke.
Oh yeah, the cake is fucking raw.
It's nothing but doughy. Cook it again.
Where is the lamb sauce for the cake? I don't know why you'd have lamb sauce on a cake, but where is it?
Where's the buttermilk cream for the cake? Where is it?
No, I got it. Where is the lemon drizzle on this cake?
Okay, that's enough of.
Is your sweet tooth not satisfied?
Why do I feel as if there's something rumbling that we are awakening?
I have no idea. We're gonna move on. All right, so that's Pony Life, and we were going to maybe look at Derpy Bird tags, but I think we filled out our time more than enough. So instead, let's go ahead and Deathlight might not be back for a while. Okay.
Damn you, internet!
But in any case, let's go ahead and go on to our video segment. Got plenty of good fun videos, some questioningly speculative, some informative, and most are completely silly.
I hear an echo.
And something about DuckTales.
What you're probably hearing is my roommates not knowing how to speak quietly in the living room.
Yeah, something about DuckTales too.
VM.
Yeah. It's like seriously, he feels. It's like he feels like he has to yell everything he says.
Where is the DuckTales? Okay, sorry. Moving on.
As someone who has a natural, air quotes, yell voice, it takes a while to rein it in.
All right, so okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and start off with Princess Cadence's past because we already talked about some mysteries. Let's talk about another mystery.
Of all the Alicorn princesses we've met, Cadence is the most mysterious. We know nothing about her life before modern times. All we have to go off is a couple tweets and a book, neither of which have been independently verified. Instead of getting a proper backstory, Cadence's history was all but ignored. Or was it? What if I told you her story has been right in front of us this whole time?
Ah, the love poison. That actually makes sense.
So we know.
Well,
Cadence
let's
can
see
spread
what his
love
argument
wherever
is
she
initially.
goes. She was able to restore shining armor from Chrysalis's control. Pretty neat. But this ability has a sketchier side. When Twilight was recalling the time Cadence was her babysitter, something interesting happened. The two were walking by a couple who were arguing about whether the mare should get a Huffacure with her friends. Cadence interrupted the shouting match with a love spell. Innocent enough, right? But the couple didn't shift tones to a more respectable, caring approach. They dropped the topic and got all goo-goo on each other. That didn't help them address the problem in any way. Like, imagine if the map called Cadence to a friendship problem, but all she did was cast a mind-altering spell and leave. That's basically what she did here. Did the stallion ever explain his financial concerns? Did the mayor ever convince him the importance of spa day with the ladies? Did she ever get that Huffacure? These are the questions that keep me up at night, and thanks to Cadence, we'll never know. But seriously, this lovey-dovey non-solution reminded me of another instance. An Alicorn princess plus a mushy love spell? This is all sounding familiar. If we're gonna figure out the Princess of Love, what better place to look than Hearts and Hooves Day? More specifically, how the holiday started. According to Twilight, Hearts and Hooves Day got its start with a love potion. This gave the Cutie Mark Crusaders the crazy idea to make that love potion and give it to Cheerilee and Big Mac. It was only after that they learned the rest of the story. The potion was originally crafted by a prince who gave it to a princess he liked. They became so lost in each other's eyes that they stopped doing their duties, and the kingdom fell as a result. We saw how this same spell affected Big Mac and Cheerilee. It was a dramatic violation of free will. Much worse than with Cadence, right? At least the couple she influenced was already together. But if you think about it, in concept, it's the same. Both spells distracted the two ponies from all else and replaced their focus with puppy love. And notice exactly what happened there. Two halves of a heart coming together in the middle. Even the way these spells activate is similar. Sure, the original was probably much stronger, and it was a potion instead of being cast by a horn. But that's just because the prince who made it didn't have a horn. It's essentially the same magic, which is an awfully strange connection to make.
Or, you know, reuse some
especially when you
accents,
consider
but
that the princess in the story was depicted.
I don't know. I got some concerns about this too, but I'll give it a moment.
I just can't shake the thought that this story is somehow connected to Cadence. In fact, wait, is it possible that Cadence is that Alicorn princess? Since Cadence's age is unknown and the setting of the love potion story is vague, nothing in the timeline contradicts this. So what if Cadence was the victim of that love poison and it was her kingdom that tragically fell? If so, something or someone must have saved her since she's free today. Perhaps it was Celestia, who saw her trouble, came to her rescue, and separated the two for long enough to break the spell. This could fit nicely with what little we do know about Cadence. From there, maybe Celestia helped her rehabilitate, recommending her babysitting services to families enrolled at the School for Gifted Unicorns. Cadence would be helped along until she was ready to find real love and take on royal duties again. It works pretty well. But what about the similarity between the spells? If all this is true, why would Cadence use similar magic to what was used against her?
Well, someone hasn't read the
maybe
novel.
That's why she did it.
Well, he did
We
mention
have
it, but
given
I
us
don't think he
some
actually
control
read
where
it
she
all
used to
together,
have
yeah.
none. We haven't seen her do anything.
Plus,
like this
he
in
did
modern
bring up the
times.
fact that the
Making
novel
me
isn't
wonder if
exactly
it's a crush she
considered
had to
canon in
grow
some
out
way,
of.
or at least not
This
acknowledged.
certainly adds a dark twist
But I
to
think
the
it is
pony
at the same
we've
time, so
grown
it's
to
True,
hard to
know.
but
say.
when the
It
novel
also
was
adds a
referenced
painful
in the
perspective to
main
Chrysalis'
attraction episode
invasion, since it wouldn't even
24
be
of
the
season
first time
5.
poor Cadence had
Huh.
love weaponized against her. But this makes her eventual triumph that much more meaningful. Cadence isn't a Mary Sue, but some pony with a rough past who had to struggle to find healing. Some pony who goes to her friends and loved ones for support. She's an inspiration through this lens, not an impossibly perfect pony princess, and I love that. Of course, as compelling as the story is, I'm not gonna pretend it's the only possibility. Given the mystery behind Cadence, there's plenty of room for speculation, and I'll have more to say in my next video. But in the meantime, what do you think? Is Cadence that alicorn from Hearts and Hooves Day? Why or why not? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and
So,
hit the
who
bell.
wants
If you want
me to
support
blow
this
this
channel
thing wide
financially,
open
check
in a
out my
bad
perks
way?
at patreon.com/saltyways.
Pause it
Thank you
and
so much to
then.
everyone who already
No,
has.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
especially my
talk over
alicorn
it.
tier patrons.
So,
The name
here's a
is
fun thing.
Equinox
If
3140,
she is that
Maximilian
alicorn
HG,
from the
Echo
story,
102,
the story is years and years old to the point
Golden
where
Page,
it, you know, it's
Dr.
basically
Hooves,
like
and
in
the
a
winner of
lore
this
book,
week's
like you
Alicorn
would
raffle,
read
Princess
something in a
Starblood.
history.
Congrats, and thanks
So,
again for everyone's support. Y'all
How
help make
old
this
would
channel
Cadence have been at
possible.
that point?
I'm
Because she was
Salty
kind of
Waste, signing off until
teenager-ish
Friday
when
after
she
next.
was babysitting Twilight. So does that mean that she basically was forced with a love potion when she was a kid? That's kind of messed up if you think about it.
Yeah, that
Well,
does.
There is the thought that she's part of the Crystal Kingdom, so she might have been somehow frozen in time from release early.
Ooh, that is a good
That,
point.
or she is a descendant of crystal ponies that lived outside the kingdom. And, you know, the book is the actual backstory.
Yeah, she could be a descendant.
A descendant of that line.
Maybe.
By the way, don't look too closely at the video here. You will go blind with all the flashing.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever
Also,
called...
freaking Queen. We're getting claimed on this sucker.
Oh, well, that's also why I'm allowing talking over it during the whole time. We make it claimed over, but we're not going to make it easy for people, damn it. Come at
All those
me!
plushies interacting with each other, that's quite neat.
Yeah,
Well, also, it's the whole thing of...
it's not the whole song either. It's just a portion of it. So,
Well, we don't know 1,000 years of pony history outside of what is written, and we all know writing is very unreliable.
yes, because...
Well, especially since some of the depictions of things 1,000 years ago, there wouldn't have been writings. It would have been word of mouth. And just seeing how things have been in real life, of how word of mouth stories end up being when you put them to page, you will find 50 different versions of the same story because different storytellers gave different embellishments.
There is that. However, in some regards to writing not existing at the time, I do have to point out that they did have physical maps and stuff with the, well, it was a play, but the Earth Ponies did use a map, so they probably still had some written word. Granted, I doubt it was like giant stories. It was probably like little snippets or like the high points.
Well, second, you gotta remember, what was the literacy...
Okay, Killer Queen's over.
Yeah. What would the literacy of Equestria be if you would...
Okay, this one's actually got dialogue.
Right.
Something about the eye shape annoys me.
Oh, yeah, it was going from one side to the other.
Oh, that's cool. It was a
Rather than
cameo.
up and down.
Alright, this is a PMV of the intro to Frozen done in pony style because they can.
Of course they can, because we will ponify everything, damn it.
Well, it actually does. It takes some interesting notes to kind of emulate the Disney opening.
A Disney movie music sound, the background music sound thing, to a pony movie that almost looks Disney-esque.
There's a little more
I'm not against
involved.
this.
Oh, that's a beautiful look for the castle scene.
Yeah.
Wait, why are we? Why?
Hold on.
Oh.
I think there's a joke here. Yep, there it is.
See, there's a little more to it. You got to give it a little.
That's creative.
Oh, of course they wouldn't use that as a snowflake. Of course they would.
Twilight's
Oh my God.
Twilight's everywhere.
Twilight is Elsa.
But can she be Elsa if
Twilight
she's also
in
the
the
snowflake?
sky. We can go twice as high. Pick up.
And Anna is Spike.
Friended.
Behold, the movie we will never see.
You've just been unfriended.
Okay, Ponyman 64. That is vicious. I like it. Cadence is too useless to be a Mary Sue. Oh.
I disagree. She's not useless. She was never used that well.
She was never utilized that much, so we can't hardly know.
Wow. Chat people, stop making blank spots. Oh god, could you imagine if season 2 actually had the equivalent of I actually
Twitter?
forgot, not Twitter, the Bang app. Tinder, thank you. They actually had a Tinder thing in season 2. That would be insane.
Yes, I will
That
swipe
would be
right.
insane and way too adult.
You know, Tinder is not specifically made for hookups, right?
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Yeah, it's literally a meet and dating app. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, just guess what it ends up being used for.
Yeah.
Although it's kind of hard to do parodies whenever there's actual other things like Grindr and whatnot.
Hold on, there's a horse pun here. If they're getting married, oh, they're on a crosswalk.
Jumping the gun as usual.
Aw, that's adorable. And he at least asks. Ah, the boo.
No. Oh crap! We're gonna get that too hot. Okay.
Second, the systems are overheating.
They won't get on it in the street. Anyone could be looking.
Kids are watching. How dare they know about human physical connections and intimacy?
It's the adorableness.
iPhones, how do they work with hooves?
Knicker. Oh, I love that. Instead of Tinder, Knicker. It sounds kind of off though, just because of British slang for knickers. But
Yeah, knicker.
I like that, Knicker.
Oh.
Although, if someone doesn't say it right, there's something that might be said.
Hey, you two behave. This is a kids show. Until we start showing off stuff that we shouldn't.
Adorable. Those crazy kids will get along just fine.
All right, now here's another animatic with turtles.
So why is this called Rabbit Poo Mountain?
Because this is where rabbits like to poop.
Ugh, ugh, ugh.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I get it. You're a funny Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I
Make
have
me
a
laugh.
feeling where
Oh,
this
it finally
is,
hit. I was trying to.
What am I?
And we got a shipper.
You got me.
I remember
It's a
now,
turtle
Alpha
that
and the
fell and
Omega.
can't get up.
That's pretty good.
Okay, what's this?
And no, I have not seen the movie. I had to suffer
It's
through it in my
roadkill.
retail days.
Oof.
What else can you do?
What? How did it? What?
Okay, it's
How
my
did?
turn.
Why?
Something in Alpha.
How?
Uh,
How?
would my mother approve?
But how?
Well, okay then.
What? You talking about Alpha and Omega? Yeah, there's a lot of that.
8 movies.
Is that audio
How?
From that wolf dog movie?
Yes.
Yes, Alpha and Omega. Yes, it is.
It never even warranted a sequel, let alone 8 movies.
Wait, it went to 8 movies?
Apparently, it has 8 movies.
Yeah, did I remind you? There's like 20 Land Before Time.
I know. It went too
Technically,
long.
there's 12 Land Before Times.
No, that's 20.
There's
Oh,
20.
god damn it.
Hold on.
It needed to stop at about 7.
It
but
needed to
just
stop
kept
at
going.
3. You do a good movie, you do an okay sequel, and then you burn it in the 3rd. You don't keep it going after that.
Somebody really loved that property.
Actually, movie 4 of the Land Before Time, that's quite good.
Please, the crutch of that series, partly a crutch, is the racism card. Oh, I almost lost my voice.
MLB animation still early?
No, this is edited. You sons of bitches.
No, it's not. This is exactly how it played.
My nipples look like milk duds.
What? What in the what?
My nipples look like milk duds.
Yeah, as I said, I don't believe the unedited thing.
Okay, so yeah, I'm reading Alpha and Omega. Yeah, it's got 8 different movies, with Journey to Bear Kingdom being the last one from 3 years ago. Thank God, it's dead.
The title of that movie just speaks to me like, okay, they no longer give a shit. Let's just make whatever.
8
and hope
movies.
it
They
sells.
stopped giving a shit a long time ago.
I know, but they weren't even trying with that title.
There's a bear! There's a...
No, shut up. There is no bear. You saw nothing but your imagination. Shut up.
No, this isn't like the milkshake.
Family Film Studio.
All right, here it is. It's,
Oh, here we go.
This will be fun.
Let's go. You ready? Let's go.
Oh, I'm not ready. I just woke me up.
Yeah, you see? Now I can buy alcohol. You got it, right? Let's go get it. What are you thinking? Like, bourbon? Oh my god, you've outdone yourself with this one, Twilight. I'm gonna be like, I am 21, and he's gonna be like, yeah, you are. You do look 21. I have a mustache.
Well, to be honest, that's a dead bird on your mouth.
No,
By the way,
no.
Land Before Time only has 14
LP is
movies.
gonna be after us.
Okay, so it wasn't too far off.
Wasn't, but I'm still more surprised that Alpha and Omega almost got that close.
Like I said, someone must have really liked that movie series to continue it.
But no.
They didn't like the movie series. They liked the fact that people
I
were
had a
willing to pay
mustache.
money for it.
I could have bought us booze.
Knowing you for 3 years, bro.
There are multiple reasons why it could have went on.
It was money.
Friends.
I watched
Money
the
is
second.
the most important one, but
I watched the second and
there
third
couldn't have
movies.
been other-
It was
there could have been
money.
other factors.
I watched the second and third movies. It was money.
Oh, look at that. Look what you did.
Oh my god, you guys sure that is like a new pony?
Congratulations, you have.
Well, then again, I could have mistaken the actual series that ran in 2 years for additional movies.
For your attention,
That's fair.
Great, unpowerful Trixie. Yes, adore me and my beautiful blue coat.
Wow, what a bitch. Do you think she can get me a new fucking ramp, baby? Oh, God. Oh,
Okay, right after they go through the characters,
Hey, what's
Here
going
are the
on?
following things that happened in the Land Before Time movies. They survive a drought, a cold snap, an encounter with aliens, witnesses a solar eclipse,
Better not have ripped that mustache off.
and a lot of other shit. Why the fuck did they encounter aliens?
Aliens is jumping the shark.
I'm going to see when they did that.
Guys,
because I mean, Indiana Jones did it.
Cute girls. You wouldn't understand.
no, the thing is that they didn't just jump a shark. They made a CG shark to jump over later on too. So it got even worse somehow.
Therefore, I am better than you. Did you ever kill a
They
bear?
outdid themselves.
I don't think so.
Could someone
Jesus,
mute
I don't
Toa
think I
since you
ever
want to
saw
drop the
that one.
subject? Okay, Toa,
See,
it's over. Leave it alone.
I will.
Yeah, she's great.
What
and
is going
ludicrous.
on with this?
Oh my God! She killed a bear. Peter, go into.
They'll come after you soon.
Peter's a fucking joke.
Yeah. By the way, this is from caffeinated. I believe it's caffeinated Pinkie Pie YouTubers.
Oh my God!
They
you
do
go home,
real time fan dubs.
Okay, but eventually.
So I believe they're actually making this up at the top of their head as it's going, and then they edit it and fix it up afterwards.
Yeah, you show up, Buffet.
That's right, bear fuckers of America. This is how it's done. You
Oh,
take a rope, and then you wrangle
Oh,
it, and then you fucking keep going at it.
From another dimension.
That's how it's doing right. Ooh, spillable.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna go in your mouth like Lady in the Tramp style. Get ready. Oh, there it goes. And there we go. Humiliated. Another one. See you backstage, sweetie.
Hey, what do you think you're doing with Applejack?
Oh, I'm taking her for a ride.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna show you. Thank you. Applause.
Oh, wow.
No!
I'm so impressed.
Passe as post. Let me show you how it really
Hello? Am I spinning?
Yes, spinning from my gorgeous looks, sweetheart. All right, who's next? That's for later.
Oh, you motherfucker! You motherfucker! Isn't that right? She's a motherfucker. Go get her, Twilight.
Yeah, you can do it, Twilight. Show her.
Yeah, man, you got this.
Hey, hold on. Hold the phone, everybody. I just want to say, love the show. It's great so far. If I could make one small suggestion, though.
Oh, good. Some backup. I actually want to hear about this.
Oh, don't worry. You'll hear about it. So, I got a problem with your outfit. It's very much not, like... It's too not flashy, you know? I was thinking maybe you could go along the lines of, maybe this thing. How do you think? How do you think about me, huh? Oh, maybe I could be your assistant or something. You know, sexy.
What the fuck is going on? I wanted to see fists flying through the fucking air. Ah!
What happened? What happened to me? I feel something is different.
Well, you
Well, you're dead.
Oh my God, you look like a slut. Sorry.
Oh no, seaweed. Oh God, no! This is
Sorry, that's the most disimpassioned. Wow.
Oh, woe is me.
Oh no, the seaweed, it's everywhere.
Also another crustacean.
What?
How does it taste? Don't ask me where I got it from.
Yeah, we won't tell him where we got it. It's a secret. It's a family secret.
You got this out the subway, didn't you? Oh God, it's in my mouth.
No, it wasn't the subway. We'll just be going now.
It's a secret we keep in the family, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh. Crazy.
Hey, did you see the milkshake we got her?
Did you?
Yeah, it was delicious.
Did you do what I think?
Only organic ingredients.
You did.
Mike is.
You You did the blue, didn't you?
No, we bought it from Starbucks and then told her it was from the family. Duh, what are you thinking?
Well, I literally thought you drained the.
What did we drain?
Drain the main vein into the sauce.
buddy.
Dude, fuck.
God.
Who am I talking to? I'm talking to Tweedle Damp and Tweedle Shit over here. Now go back to your rooms.
That's not my name. That's my father's name. Don't be rude.
Yep, that's his father's name. I can confirm that. It's not really good.
Yeah, it's. Don't talk about it on my father.
Talk about home.
They did the thing into the cup.
Ew, why are you telling me this? I'm a girl who lives in purity, and you're telling
This
me...
impurity is going underneath your reign, my majesty.
Well, let it be impurity.
But my checklist here, with the fucking mustache, we can make this pure.
God damn it, with your mustache! It was a dead bird! Get out of here!
I didn't knock.
I'm the one who knocks.
That's what, my dad didn't knock.
Oh!
It got dark all of a sudden.
No, stop talking over me.
Fine.
Wow, that was so impressive. It's the monster away, that's just like.
Ah! Wait, did you...
Ran.
Oh!
Okay, well, we can't get any more milkshakes.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Okay, open up.
What? I was sleeping with that shy one. What do you want?
We brought you home because we ran out of milkshakes.
It's a very ferocious pet. I wouldn't recommend it.
What? Only bear can compare to me is a bear. Did you bring me a bear? There's a bear! There's a...
No, shut up, there is no bear. You saw nothing but your imagination. Shut up.
No, this isn't like the milkshake.
What about the milkshake?
No, not the... Oh.
Hey, I think we might have misunderstood your intentions.
We brought the big boy to the yard with the milkshake.
You bring a regular bear? I killed the regular bear, not a big one.
We needed to get the rest of the ingredients.
Well, you did say you killed the bear, so get going, bear killer.
I'm sorry I killed your son. Please don't kill me.
Well, yeah, you tamed it.
Yep, you sure did. It's mighty tamed now.
Oh, the idiots! The idiots! Oh god, the blood!
Oh my god, the carrots are Hey, what did you guys do about the milkshake?
We found a pet for Trixie.
Oh, you guys found a bear?
Yeah, I didn't like milkshakes though. She's not good with it.
Hey, we let them... Oh my god, the milkshake.
They actually built it up! God damn! They built it up and it's a funny joke!
Oh my gosh, we're sending the bear to another dimension.
Oh, they even got the old violin! You know what I mean?
Wow, so impressed.
Nice.
Welcome to the BFA, Twilight. Be welcome.
Hey, Twilight, I want to say, I'm impressed.
Yeah, Marshmallow Woman. Who are you?
Wait. Marshmallow Woman. She gets to be called a marshmallow. What about me? What name do you want to give me?
And also, you could have used a bit more
I'm
sauce.
making s'mores.
Yeah, an honorary member from an honorary staff member.
And then I get a mustache. You right?
Why? Why do you always have to do this to me, Master?
I'm your master?
Unlimited power.
So, bye.
Hey, get her.
Shit, they didn't see. They still see me.
Hey! Whoa! What are you two going, huh?
What were we saying? That amazing duet that stopped the bear.
Yeah. Didn't you see? We helped. We totally helped.
Yeah, the music notes literally came out of us. It was kind of freaky.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Do you want a dead bird on your mouth?
You should give him a milkshake. Give him a milkshake. Tastes like medicine.
I'd go to jail. Thank you, Spike.
It's a milkshake.
Oh. Dear Princess Celestia, my master and I found out that being a hack fraud can really get you somewhere. But probably not. The end. By your faithful student, Tweet.
I got milkshake in my mustache and it smells so bad.
Maybe I could take some of that milkshake then, huh?
Oh no.
Unless you dip this
Is
in
it
water.
chocolate then? No, maybe it's just blueberries. Do you like blueberries? You want some?
It's not a milkshake you want to taste.
Yeah, but could you please get this fucking thing off of me? It's really starting to smell.
I thought you wanted it!
I looked a gift horse in the mouth, Twilight, and I have seen the other side.
You thought it was such a no shine.
They had fun with that.
They did. I like it.
Oh, they.
I just glad I finally got a hold of one to show.
It's a bad episode, but.
Anyway, here's a
you can have fun with it.
Anyway, here's a comic dub for palate cleanser.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink. But you're already pink.
Oh my god, Twilight, you can't just tell ponies that they're already pink. So, I'm not white, I'm a light shade of pink. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I actually like pink anyway. It's so fetch.
I don't see white plastic as being used as an insult for us when we're ponies that are little plastic figurines for kids to play with. And adults. Adult men and women called Bronies and Pegasisters who decided that they should not have to grow up and give up the things they love just because they hit some arbitrary number in the amount of time they've spent on the planet. This has gone in a weird direction, to be perfectly honest, and I think the voice actress maybe has some issues she needs to work through.
Hey, we've been on this train for 10 years.
Anyway, last video of the night, everybody.
Well, before the close, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Well, someone had fun with this. I'm mildly disturbed.
This isn't Source Filmmaker. This is
It might be Blender.
I was just gonna say, I think this is just Blender.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Is that a hammer tree?
Yeah, this doesn't feel like Source Filmmaker like effects.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it definitely feels Blender or maybe Maya. Wait, when did Thorax get TNT?
Why are you questioning this?
Espionage.
Oh my god, this is with the theme.
The mark was a lie. What? I'm disturbed.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
Please move forward.
Oh no, I wasn't disturbed long ago. I just found it kind of weird.
Oh, she converted her sister.
I guess it kind of does, doesn't it? All right, and with that, we're down to our closer video for the night. So, yep. Instead, let's go ahead and bring up our moray eel. Let's get our cups of water or tea or whatever other beverages. Let's have a big smile.
Oh, Commander says that video justified the fear bananas.
Yep. That's a banana.
Not the banana.
But with that, the closing song is playing, and it means it's time to wrap everything up. So let's get our final shout-outs in from everybody. Starting off with, let's see if he's here. Coldust.
Hi.
Hi, Coldust. Shout out.
Hey. Shouts to Mid-Air Pony Fair. That's in May.
Alright, then Crazy Mac Captain. Crazy Mac Captain.
CNC.
Shouts to Mid-Air Pony Fair. It's in May.
Yay!
Fire Explosions, LOE Brown, Midair Pony Fair, and Vanishing for Pizza. DM21.
Have a great week, everyone, and do not upset the Motley Chatspam.
And I already said DM21. Vetex Stallion.
Negative shout out to popcorn ceilings.
Toakoi.
How dare you insult my ceilings that are bad?
Toakoi, you sound a lot like Coldust. Sorry, go ahead.
Shouts out to all the lovely people that watch us on Twitch. We have our friends Stormcloud, Tim, Commander Root, Cool Dude, Sarcasm, DM 12, Idolord, Join the Foot, Lunar Pony. Hi, Lunar how are you? Nayist, Ponyman64, Rec Gamer, The Only Tech Man, me, our text relay to our IRC, and also do not make Princess Donut Motley spam angry. The mistress is not happy whenever she's angry. She makes things.
Alright, and Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Everybody get to sleep tonight. Don't be like me last night and for some reason not able to fall asleep until like 3:30 in the morning.
Oof, yeah, definitely don't do that. That sounds terrible.
Yep.
I had more of I literally had a waking dream where I was lucid dreaming. But
Anyway, we got to get moving on here, close out. So, everybody, I'd like to thank you all for joining us for that episode of The Brony Show. Stay tuned to our Discord throughout the week as random streams will sometimes pop up. Sometimes it'll be me playing a game. Sometimes it will be a specialized group playing a specialized game. Maybe being Vikings, maybe being wilderness hunters in the winter. Who knows what'll happen. But along with that, keep an eye out because on Sunday you have Circuit's Gaming Room. And we're going to be playing a different game altogether. It's time to leave the stars and go somewhere else. But along with that, tune in. Local Dash will sometimes come on Sundays, and yeah, I got nothing else. So also Mondays, tune in an hour early for the Equestrian Flag Box Jack Stop Party Pack with Cole Dust and his crew. And also, if you're watching us live, you can watch the Coffee House After Party on Vaughn, where we just watch a bunch of YouTube videos and wind down for the weekend, for the night. Yeah, brain derping, going fast. I'm going to try to hurry this up. All right, I'd like to thank all of our IRC chatters. Thank you to Commander Something and Crazy Mate Captain for keeping an eye on chat and making sure Sarah and Crazy Princesses don't override and try to take us over. And thank you to Clattered Conquest, Cool Dude, Sarcasm, Fantastic Fred, Relay Serve, Sonic 5421, Techman, Textelian, Vaguely Creepy, and yay, Archivers. Along with that, I do want to give a big shout out to all of the wonderful people out there that check us out. Whether they check us when we're watching us live on YouTube, on Twitch, or Vaughn, or if they catch our archive when we upload it onto YouTube. However you watch us, thank you so much for checking us out and having fun with us, and just enjoying the shenanigans that we bring you every week, or try to anyway. And with all the insanity going on, I think it's time to wind down with a sweet little song here. So, we're going to go ahead and play Hoof Prints, featuring Hazel Nudes. And I hope you all have a good night. Peace. Unless Chris and my Captain is back. Nope. Good night.
Good night.
Later.
I feel like playing a video game for some reason. Coffee House After Party coming up at just...
Darn it.
Say what?
I just missed shoutouts, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
Nope, you're still here.
No, the recording's already done.
But is the live stream done?
I guess you could shout out the live stream really fast if you want.
Yeah, they know my spiel.
Yeah, plus I repeated your spiel like normal, and then did an extra shout out. Because I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Coffee House
also,
After...
we're still working on the shit thing.
I know. Coffee House After Party in just a moment.